Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday, and that means it's Wednesday's House of Games. That's how it works. I'm Richard Osman. I'm joined by four famous faces all week trying to win this trophy right here. Shall we meet this week's players? You've seen them already if you've been watching. They are Kae Kurd, Zoe Lyons, Andrew Hunter-Murray, and Kate Robbins. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Andrew Hunter-Murray, as I live and breathe. Now, you're a Renaissance man. QI, you act, you're a performer, you're a novelist, and a two-time House of Games Daily champion. How does that feel?
It's lovely, but I can feel pressure from very near me.
Well, Zoe, you've been very, very close both days to Andrew. But surely you've got a win in you, right?
On Wednesday, you see, Richard, Wednesday, hump day.
Hump day?
Hump day.
Oh, yeah.
And I've just been, we're at the pinnacle, aren't we? We're at the peak.
Yes.
Easy from here on in. I reckon 3 in a row. That's what I'm going for.
Oh, nice. 3 in a row.
Well,
there's a couple of other people who try and stop you, one of whom is Kate Robbins. Kate, yesterday, a minus score, which is that you join a very, very, very elite group of people. We are not going to see that again, because Monday you were great.
I'm going to get back up there. I'm feeling more positive now.
That's good. I'm not sure you're convincing yourself.
Not really.
Kay, you did very well yesterday, came second place. Shall we take a look at today's prizes?
Yeah.
Because you were not far off one yesterday.
I think I peaked.
Oh.
You reckon? Right, here we go. We've got the chopping board, we have got shower gel, toolbox, the driving gloves, and the wheelie luggage.
Oh. I'd take the wheelie luggage straight away.
All day long, right?
All day. Look, first off, it's a great colour. When you're at the airport, it's coming down on the conveyor belt.
For sure.
You're never going to get mixed up with anybody else's luggage.
Kay will go for the luggage. Zoe?
Oh, it's got to be the driving gloves. Look at them.
The driving
They're
gloves.
absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they're certainly something.
They're reserved for 20 miles an hour and under.
Listen, as Zoe said, it's hump day. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Let's take a look at our leaderboard just before we start our quizzing. Andrew Hunter-Murray right at the top, but all pretty close. Zoe 5, Kay 4 and Kate 3. 3 days to go, including double points Friday. Let's get on and play Wednesday's House of Games, shall we? Our first round is House of Gamers. Now, you see what we've done there is we've taken the name House of Games and added a letter.
Oh.
OK? I'm going to go down the line now, and we will have added a letter to the titles of some TV competition shows. So we've taken the name of a TV competition show, we've added a letter. I'm now going to show you the synopsis of this imaginary new show we've created.
OK.
And you have to tell me what it is. So, Kay, what is this show, please? Will Young and Gareth Gates head to the Vatican, where they battle it out in a singing competition judged by the Bishop of Rome?
Pope Idol?
Pope Idol?
Very good.
Take Pop Idol, add an E, look yourself Pope Idol. Well done. Zoe, one for you now. Amateur drivers compete in a friendly competition to see who can slow down their vehicles the fastest, and if they're lucky, earn a handshake from Paul Hollywood along the way.
It's Break Off. Great British Break Off.
Great British Break Off?
Yeah.
Is the correct answer. Well done. The Great British Break Off
actually
becomes
hurt.
the Great British Break Off. The Great British Break Off is hard to say as well.
Yeah, great.
Great British Break Off. Andrew Hunter-Murray, I wonder if you can decipher what we have done. Billies and nannies from all over the UK compete for Simon Cowell's approval by singing, dancing and performing magic tricks.
Britain's goat talent.
Britain's Goat Talent? Very well done. Britain's Got Talent becomes Britain's Goat Talent. Kate, one for you. What is this show? Celebrities paired with professional skaters perform complex routines in a paddy field.
Dancing on Rice?
Dancing on Rice? Beautifully done. We are 4 out of 4. Well done, everybody. That's a nice start to a Wednesday, isn't it?
Nice.
4 out of 4. Kay, back to you.
Oh, we're going again.
Yeah, a different category this time. So, animated films. Which animated film is this? We've added a letter to its title. A hotshot racer named Lightning McQueen is fueled purely by bread and pasta.
I don't know what film this is.
Uh-oh. That makes it trickier.
No, it does. No idea.
No, should time you out?
Yeah, time me out.
Anybody else fancy a bit? I think Zoe Lyons does. Zoe.
Carbs.
Cars become carbs. Well done, Zoe.
Oh, well done.
Nicely done.
The only animated film I know.
Uh-oh, because
Yes,
it's your turn now. Zoe, here's yours. Mike and Sully travel to Machu Picchu to frighten some children.
Oh, Mike and Sully are from... I'm trying to read your eyes. Oh, no.
No?
No.
Time you out.
Yeah.
Anybody want to buzz in?
Something with Peru in it. Just giving it away.
No, doesn't have to ruin it. Andrew?
Monsters Inca.
Monsters Inca is the right answer. Monsters Inc. becomes Monsters Inca. Very well done. Andrew, here's yours. An old man ties thousands of balloons to his house and flies away, accompanied by Arlene Foster's Northern Irish political party.
I like this. Which way? I'm going to say DUP, but I also mean DUP.
Oh, this is
So, up becomes DUP?
so good.
Yeah.
Very well done, Andrew. Point to you. DUP is the answer. Kate, final question of this round, an animated film for you. A forgetful blue fish leaves her friend Nemo to find a husband who will pay good money to marry her.
OK. Finding... Nimoni. Nimoni.
Is that the right answer?
Obviously not.
Not, I'm afraid. Anyone else want to do this? I'll tell you, it was the follow-up to Finding Nemo. It was Finding Dory. So the answer is Finding Dowry. Well done. If you said that, that's the end of our first round. Well played, everybody. Everybody off the mark today. I'm very glad to say. Let's take a look at our scores, shall we? Kate and Kate, you have 1 point each. Zoe has 2. Here's a familiar sight. Andrew Hunter-Murray, just with his nose in front, on 3 points. Well played, Andrew. We'll put all that right now, though, with a pairs game, shall we? Our pairs game today is going to be... all in the details. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. Kay, you're tied last at the moment. Who would you like to play with today?
Play with Zoe.
Oh, that's nice. Kay and Zoe are a team. Our 2 stand-up comedians are a team together. Andrew and Kate are a team. Now, before the show, you did a bit of homework. You filled in some clues, which should lead us to things... in the area of literature. So literature, OK? That was the subject. Zoe, we're going to start with you.
Right.
Okay? Kay has filled in some clues, which hopefully will lead you to a novel. OK?
Right.
So 3 clues here. Here is your first one. The plot involves, according to Kay, revolution. Revolution.
Revolution.
OK. Your next clue. The main character is called, according to Kay, probably Pierre. OK, interesting. And your final clue is best known for, according to Kay, the songs. The songs. OK.
Well, I'm going to go for Victor Hugo's Les Miserables.
Is it Les Miserables, Kay?
Yes, it
is. Well done. Very nicely played. Yep, very nicely played.
Very good.
Good clues. Yeah,
I will not return the favour with my clues.
I look forward to that very much, Zoe. The plot does involve revolution. The main character is called Jean Valjean, and is best known, well, I would say it is best known for the songs. I mean, it wasn't when he wrote it as a novel.
No, of course not.
But now, as a clue, I would say that's perfect. OK, Kate, before the show, Andrew filled in some clues, and they should lead you to a children's book. Which children's book is this? It's set in, according to Andrew, a charming riverbank. In a charming riverbank. Next clue. It was first published in, according to Andrew, 1911, which is very specific.
All of these are going to be correct.
Yeah.
And your final clue. It was written by, according to Andrew, Kenneth Grahame.
Tales of the Riverbank. I forgot it.
This is not
No.
Riverbank, I'm afraid.
Toad of Toad Hall.
It is not that either, I'm afraid. What would you have said?
Wind in the Willows?
So where have I got Tales
Wind
of the
in the
Riverbank
Willows.
from?
Set in the English countryside. First published in 1908.
Oh, well done.
Nothing wrong with that, is there? And it was written by Kenneth Grahame. You're absolutely right. Wind in the Willows. Well done if you said that at home. Kay.
Yes.
OK, Zoe has filled in some clues, which hopefully will lead you to a poem.
Okay.
poem, OK? Here are your clues. It opens with an encounter on the way to a, according to Zoe, shipyard. Here's your next clue. According to Zoe, what is seen as a good omen in this poem? A birdie. And its most famous verse begins, according to Zoe, off we go, off we go, off we jolly well go. Off we go.
Mate, I have no idea, man. It just sounds like a working class guy going golfing.
OK. Any clues on the other team?
Coleridge, Samuel Coleridge's Tale of the Ancient Mariner.
Is that what it is?
That's what
That is what it is, the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Absolutely right.
Birdie, off we go. It's all there.
Birdie, off we go. That's all I can think.
It opens with an encounter on the way to a wedding. The good omen in the poem is the albatross, so it's a birdie.
I thought it was a birdie.
Yeah.
An albatross.
And its most famous verse begins, water, water everywhere. Very well done if you got that one at home, The Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Andrew, you now have to answer a question. Kate has filled in some clues.
OK.
And these clues should lead you to a play.
OK.
But which play is this? It was the inspiration for, according to Kate, My Fair Lady.
OK.
It was written by, according to Kate, George Bernard Shaw.
Come on, Andrew.
It is about, according to Kate, class, etiquette, love. I mean, you couldn't have better clues, could you?
I want a ticket, you know. Yeah. OK, I think I do know. Is it Pygmalion?
Pygmalion, well done. And absolutely perfect clues from Kate as well. I have nothing to add to your clues whatsoever. Absolutely perfect. That is the end of that round. Well played, everybody. Let's take a look at our scores with 2 rounds down on Wednesday's House of Games. Oh, well, that's what we call close. Look at that. 2 points between the lot of you. Kate and Kae, 2 points each. Zoe, you have 3. Andrew, still with that slim lead, 1 point. Andrew Hunter-Murray. Shall we play another round?
Yeah.
OK, round 3 today is... It's all in the name. In this round, we have done a series of questions where the answers exist in the letters of your own names, OK? We will start with the name Kae Kurd. Didn't give us a huge amount to work with here, Kae. So the answers will be somewhere within those letters. Fingers on buzzers, a point for a correct answer, 2 points if you get one right on your own name.
Oh.
Here's your first question. The answer is somewhere in the name Kae Kurd. Highest rank in British nobility for males. Yes, Zoe.
Well, it's a king.
It's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, I've made that completely.
Anybody?
Nobility.
Kate.
Duke.
Duke. Is that right? It is. Well done, Duke. Kae Kurd again. 2 points for you, Kae, if you get this. Surname of the 16th century explorer who captained the Golden Hind. Yes, Kate.
Drake, Francis Drake.
Drake. Well played. It is great. Zoe, you also didn't give us a huge amount of letters to work with, but let's go with it. So the next 2 are in your name somewhere. So fingers on buzzers, everyone. Here's your first one. The capital city of Norway. That is Kae.
Oslo.
Oslo? Absolutely right, Kae. Well played, Oslo. Next one. Form of oxygen found in a layer of Earth's atmosphere. Yes, Andrew.
Ozone.
Ozone.
Of course it is.
Yeah, ozone in Zoe
I
Lyons.
wish I
Well
spent
done.
more time working on my own letters at home.
Yeah, you should do this. Yeah. You never know what you find in,
Never
in
know
your
when
name.
this is going to happen.
Andrew Hunter-Murray, thank you for the letters.
Oh, yeah, this is...
It's going to be like countdown now.
So a point for anyone who can buzz in here, 2 points if Andrew gets either of these. The historic location where Magna Carta was sealed in 1215. Kae.
Runnymede.
Is it Runnymede?
It is.
There you go, well done.
Excellent.
No, you had Runnymede in your name?
I didn't.
There you go. How about that? Next one. Who Bewitched blamed in the title of their 1999 #1 single? Yes, Kate.
Oh, not blame it on...
Sorry, I need an answer if you buzz in.
The first CD single I ever bought was by Bewitched.
No way.
Was it?
But it wasn't this one.
What a terrific confession. Shall I tell you? I think it's Weatherman. Weatherman.
Wow.
Okay.
Why did I muck around buying C'est La Vie when I should have bought one?
The last two are based on the name Kate Robbins. So 1 point for anyone or 2 points for Kate if she can buzz in on one of these. Male singing voice between bass and tenor. Yes, Kate.
Alto.
Alto. This is not Kay.
Baritone.
Baritone.
Of course it is.
Absolutely
Where do I get the
baritone.
alto on mine, mate?
Well done. You had to buzz in.
I
For
just had
2
to-
points.
I just couldn't
gotta
think
go
what it
for
was, yeah.
You got to go for it. And the final question of this round: 2 points for Kate or 1 for anyone else. Fibrous protein found in hair, skin, and nails. Yes, Kate.
Keratin.
Keratin. Beautiful end to the round from Kate Robbins. Well played, Keratin. That's the end of that. Some good scoring going on in that round. Let's take a look at our score, shall we? 3 rounds down on Wednesday's House of Games. Here's how we're looking. Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
It's all
We have.
changed.
Oh, we've got ourselves a new leader, haven't we, Kate?
What?
So Zoe, you have 3. Andrew and Kate, 5 each. Our leader, Kate Robbins, with 6. Well done, Kate. And you're in pole position. How lovely. 2 rounds to go. Our next round is Question Writer's Day Off. You've seen how brilliant our question writers are, from their limericks, all sorts of things that they do. So every now and again, I give them a day off. It's only fair, Kate.
You're nice.
Right? You got to do it, right? Do you know what? I am nice, despite my reputation. I'm a nice guy. So we give them a day off, and when we do give them a day off, their children write the questions for us. So the questions for this round have been written by these 8 little scamps, from Lily 4 to Dom 11. So, Kay, I wonder whose question you would like to start with.
Do you know what? I like Sol.
Yeah?
9 years old.
You're going to go with Sol.
With a name like Sol.
9. Nice. So, Sol, this is Sol's question for you. Kay. This is... All right, Sol. I mean, listen, he's given you options. So,
mate.
Sol asks, how many children did Picasso have? 0, 2, or 4?
Do you know what? I'll say 2.
You're going to go for 2. Sol, is that the correct answer? It's not. Anyone else want to buzz in? Zoe.
It's 4.
Is it 4? Is the right answer, Zoe. Very, very well done. Good question, Sol. Sol says, I learnt this in an online art class. They were Paolo, Maya, Claude and Paloma. Write that down, Daddy, says Sol. Age 9. Well played, Sol. Zoe, I wonder whose question you would like.
Let's have Stanley.
Stanley, age 7. Stanley has a question for us.
Stanley anymore.
Stanley. Oh, Stanley, this is a good question. Moon dust is so sharp it can cut through spacesuits. Is that true or false?
It sounds like something that have to make precautions for if landing on the moon. I'm going to say true.
Let's find out. Is that true? It is true. Well done, Zoe. Nicely done. And Stanley says, I found this out in my 100 Things to Know About Space book, and I thought it was interesting because dust is normally soft. That is why it's interesting, Stanley. Good question.
It is a good question.
Andrew Hunter Murray. I wonder who you would like to choose.
Nola, please.
Nola. What has Nola got in store for us? Oh, absolute classic Nola. I am thinking of an animal that lives in a rock pool. What is it? Absolute textbook Nola, that is.
Think like Nola would think. A crab? A crab, please.
So you've gone inside Nola's head,
Yeah.
and you're going to go for crab. OK. Nola, is that correct? It is correct. Very well done. Nola says, thank you, Nola, I was thinking of a small but naughty crab. That's what she was saying. Kate, I wonder whose question you would like.
Can I have Dom?
Of course you can. Dom, aged 11. What has Dom got for us? What is a Meerschweinchen in English? This is Dom's question. What is a Meerschweinchen?
I think it's German.
Are you glad you didn't ask that one after Dom?
I think it's some sort of pig. I think it might be a meerkat.
You think it's a... Oh, Meersschweinchen. Oh, that's a genuinely convincing answer. Is that right? It is not. It is not. Anybody else fancy go? Zoe?
Guinea pig.
Is it guinea pig?
Yeah, pig, Schweinchen.
It is a guinea pig. Well done.
I was looking at Schweinchen going, it's pig, but I just couldn't think of...
That could have been anything.
You can tell that question writers, kids get into this early, because he says, quite rightly, we've been learning pet names in German at school, and I thought it was quite a hard and funny word. Right, he's absolutely right.
So funny.
He then adds, hamster in German is hamster, and that would have been too easy. Absolutely right. OK.
Yes.
Another choice for you.
Ooh, let's go for Raphael.
Yeah, he often has quite brainy questions, Raphael.
Oh, my God.
I know, his age is yeah. In Oliver, what's the name of the horrible man who's leader of the workhouse?
Oh, I can't remember, man.
You're going to put it out?
Just it's Artful Dodger, I don't know.
OK, is it Artful Dodger? It is not Kate.
Fagin.
Is it Fagin? Not Fagin.
Leader of the worker. Oh, no, it's Mr... I've just told him.
Andrew?
Mr. Bumble.
Mr. Bumble is the correct answer. Well done, Mr. Bumble.
I'd have gone Fagin.
And Raphael, he doesn't really have a note. He has a request, which is, Richard, please will you say more, just like Mr. Bumble? Which I think is more. How about that, Raphael? Zoe, I wonder whose question you would like.
Let's go Thomas.
Thomas, age 6. Thomas asks, why shouldn't you pick dandelions that often, even though they are weeds?
They can't be protected. Are they? Because the bees like them? There's something that needs them, maybe.
OK, I need a specific. What might need them?
The bees need them.
Because the bees need them? It's not the bees. Kate?
The butterflies need them.
Because the butterflies lay their eggs on them. Well done. Yeah. And this is the note, which is a good note, I think. I found this out in a special ebook at my school. We like butterflies, and if we pick dandelions, then butterflies' babies won't live or be alive ever. Oh. So, well played, Thomas. A really, really good question and interesting information as well.
Questions.
Andrew.
Yep.
You, I mean, there's 4 and there's 7. You went 4 before.
I think I'll stick with the formula.
It worked for you last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lily.
Formula 4.
Yeah.
So we are going with Lily, age 4. Absolute classic, straight down the line question from Lily. Who wrote the Gruffalo?
I can't remember. I remember her first name and I can't remember the second name.
Oh.
I know. No.
Oh,
no, not at all. You're not going to give the first name to give a clue to the others.
Are you kidding?
I shouldn't have thought so. OK, we'll time you out if anyone else wants to have a crack. Anybody?
Jennifer somebody? Oh,
Helen.
Lily, well done. You fooled us all here. Julia Donaldson was the answer. The brilliant Julia Donaldson.
That is such a good question.
Great question, Lily. Lily's note, she said, when I am an adult, I am going to write stories as good as hers.
Oh.
Well, A, I'm sure you will, and B, thank you for doing that, because we need brilliant stories. Final question of the round goes to Kate, and it is asked by Ella, age 7. This is Ella's question. When was the Great Fire of London? Good question, Ella.
1666.
Is it 1666? It absolutely is 1666. Well done. Ella's note, I remember the date because of a song we learned. In 1666, London burned like rotten sticks. The people of London were in a fix in 1666. Lovely. Well done. That is the end of that round. Round of applause for the children.
Oh, brilliant.
Terrific questions. We have one more round to go on Wednesday's House of Games. So with just Answer Smash to go, it is anybody's game. I mean, that really is anybody's game. 3 points between the lot of you. Kay 5, Zoe 6, Andrew 7. Our leader going to the final round, Kate Robbins, with 8 points.
I believe it.
Here we go. Our final round, of course, is Answer Smash. So a point for a correct answer, a point off for an incorrect answer. Don't forget that. Your first category today is office equipment. Those will be the pictures, there'll be clues underneath. I wish all 4 of you the very, very best of luck. Here's your first question. What is the subtitle of the first Austin Powers film? No one?
No.
If you got that at home, well done if you have. Let's take a look. Oh, Printer National Murder Mystery. Printer and International Murder Mystery.
I was thinking of Prince something. Is he a print? Oh.
I was thinking of Goldmember.
Oh, I thought that was a fax machine. That's all I have.
OK, there we go.
Yes, it does look a bit like an old fax machine.
Apart from that, we all did very well on that question. Well done if you got that at home. Here's your next one, next piece of office equipment. What type of educational institution provides meals and accommodation for children who live away from home? Okay.
Keyboarding school.
Keyboarding school? Absolutely right. Keyboard and boarding school. Point to K. The next category is flags. So what are these flags called? And what's the answer to the clue? Which Swiss tennis great won his 20th Grand Slam title in 2018? Yes, Zoe.
Jolly Roger Federer?
Jolly Roger Federer? Well played, Zoe.
Well
Jolly Roger Federer is fun to say as well.
It is, isn't
Jolly
it?
Roger Federer. Next flag, next clue. In the classic children's programme, The Magic Roundabout, Zebedee is what kind of toy?
Okay. Union Jack in the Box?
Union Jack in the Box?
Oh,
Is
well
absolutely
done.
right. We have got a game on our hands right here, let me tell you.
Well done.
Next flag. The Neighbours character, Jared Rebecki, is usually referred to by what nickname?
I know the...
Yeah.
I don't know the...
I know him. So
Yes.
I think I would... So I'm going to guess. I think it's Natoed fish. I think that's the
yeah,
NATO
yeah.
flag.
Fish.
Yeah, there
It's
you go,
toadfish, isn't it?
Toadfish.
Oh,
Yeah,
Natoady, or toadfish.
Yes,
or
yeah.
Natoadfish. We'd have taken either of those. Here's your next category.
Oh.
Well, I didn't win that.
Well, not a lot of points given out in that round. I wonder. This is going to be awfully close. Let's take a look. Who has won Wednesday's House of Games? Kate Robbins by 1 point. Well done, Kate. Look at that for a leaderboard. 3 7s and an 8. Congratulations, Kate. You've won on Wednesday and you get to take home a prize.
Oh, wonderful.
As well. Which of these would you like?
I'm going to go for the toolbox.
You're going toolbox, the box of dreams. The
box of dreams.
House of Games box of dreams goes to
Wonderful.
Kate Robbins. Congratulations, Kate. Let's take a look, shall we, at what it's done to our weekly leaderboards. And that's close as well, isn't it? Look at that. Kate and Kay, you have 7, Zoe 8, Andrew 11. Still 2 days to go, including double points Friday. So anyone can win a day, and anyone now, I think, could win the week as well. Anyone could be walking away with that trophy. Thank you so much. We'll see you again, same time, same place tomorrow. See who wins.
See you then.
We'll see you as well. See who wins tomorrow on the House of Games.
That is gorgeous.
Down the catwalk.
Does it open up?